I have a slight obsession with body fat. Body fat, also known as adipose tissue. I am interested in the tissue underneath your skins, in between your organs, why it's there, how much of it is there, what it's doing there, and particularly what happens when there's too much of it. This led me to get a PhD. I studied the body fat percentage of over 300 people. I looked at the differences in the way body fat is distributed according to their ethnic groups. I looked at black people versus people of Southeast Asian origin versus people of Caucasian origin, all trying to see differences in their risk for heart disease. And that's what it is. That's where my obsession for body fat comes from, its relationship to heart disease. The World Health Organization tells us that 7 out of 10 of us could die from heart disease. 7 out of 10. So it is a worthy thing to study. I used machines like this. This is an air displacement pezograph, also known as a bod pod. I used this machine to estimate your volume, and from volume and your weight, I calculate the density, and I'm able to estimate what parts of you are fat and what parts of you are not. Sometimes the environment in which I measure body fat isn't that exciting. In fact, it's a gully in a river in rural Zimbabwe. And here I'm seeing marking up a time when I had far less body fat, marking up somebody's skin so that I can measure the amount of fat using a technique known as skin fold analyses. It is body fat, or the pursuit of it, that actually brought me to Canada from the UK. And the first stop was in the Arctic. Arctic Canada, because of the lifestyle changes up there are a lot of people who, in those communities, are living with excessive amounts of body fat, and as a result, the contingent body fat sickness. But this is not a problem just in Canada. Globally, we are facing an excessive body fat pandemic. We call it the obesity epidemic. No country is unaffected. No man, no woman, or child is unaffected. We are constantly striving to find ways to improve our understanding of body fat. And it's the simplest form. We can say the result of excess body fat is too much in and not enough out. This is how we describe it. It's a simple understanding, too much in and not enough out. But actually, maybe this is too simplistic. It's too simplistic because it puts the blame for accumulating excess body fat at the feet of the individual, when in truth, and it also brings fodder to the very bizarre fat-shaming culture. In truth, accumulation of excess body fat is a result of our environments. We are completely surrounded by excessive amounts of low energy-dense food with high energy and not enough time to expend that energy. If you couple this large amount of easily accessible high energy-dense foods with our environment, which is predominantly highly stressful, with lots of depression, loneliness, isolation, it is inevitable that ultimately our body fat percentage increases. Our bodies are naturally designed to crave fat, salt, and sugar. And we have taken this natural craving of our bodies to make bullets, which are naturally killing us. Fat, salt, and sugar are readily available to counter the effect of the stressors that are in our lives. We consume it in quantities that it's almost impossible to expend. The truth of the matter is that overweight and obesity are an evolutionary response to the environment in which we live. They're a coping mechanism. It is the way that the body has decided to cope with the excessive environment that brings so much excess to what we eat. So we have to take a minute to think. How do we respond to a situation where we are not at fault, but ultimately we have to take responsibility? We have to act. So I thought for a minute, we need a champion. We need somebody that we can emulate. And this man ran into my mind. For those of you who don't know, this is Eliud Kipchoge. Eliud Kipchoge is a Kenyan marathon runner. Eliud Kipchoge, we can say, actually won the genetic lottery when it comes to his body composition. He's very lean and carries very little body fat. Additionally, Eliud Kipchoge is the first man to have run a marathon in less than 2 hours. Eliud Kipchoge did this just a couple of weeks ago, and when, at the end of it, he had done it, it was such an amazing feat for humankind and history. But let's take some tips from Eliud Kipchoge's life. What can we do to fight the scourge of excessive body fat? By his own admission, Eliud lives a very simplified life. He continues to live in a rural village in Kenya. He continues to be very active in his daily life, choosing to draw water from a well and do simple things that will encourage less body fat. Eliud consumes a predominantly plant-based diet, which is based on his Kenyan staple, ugali, lots of fresh vegetables and limited amount of meat and fat. This diet, incidentally, is not only good for our physical environment, but also for the rest of the world. Eliud sleeps for 8 hours a night. Sleep is vitally important in the fight against overweight and obesity. If one is able to sleep from 7 to 8 hours a night, it gives the body a chance to restore itself, to revive itself, and to remove some of the many stressors that then lead to overweight and obesity. Eliud Kipchoge has a strong social support system that allows him to be a leader in his field. So why not all, let's try to fight and be rebellious against our own environment by being Eliud Kipchoge. Thank you.